up, kids move out, start their own families, we divide to multiply. Of course, not all ministries are church building type things. CyberLight Comics is an internet-based comic book ministry. My church that I'm going to, the building, should be preparing me to effectively manage and lead or be a part of that type of ministry. Wherever my skills are at, my church should be helping me to do that. Some people, their calling is to serve through a church effort, such as feeding the hungry. Some churches do a feed the hungry type of service in the neighborhood, and God may be calling you to work through that, and that's what your ministry is, so to speak. But everyone needs to be involved with something. If all you're doing is going to church every week, sitting in a pew, warming it, and leaving it, it's not really church. And if your church isn't really pushing you to do more than that and providing opportunities to do that, then it might be time to either talk to the pastor and see if you can help initiate something like that, or if you feel like your church is just incredibly inflexible in that regard, it might be time to look for another church. So, again, is the church teaching you new and wonderful things about God, or providing you the opportunity to teach others, which would go into my ministry thing? Or number two, are you really meeting and creating strong, really fellowship there? We say that one of the purposes of the church is fellowship. Are you getting real fellowship, not the 5-second handshake between the praise and the offering? And number three, are you getting opportunities to serve and taking advantage of those opportunities to serve? And mind you, if you're not getting those three things, or at least one of those three things from your current church, you need to pray about it. You need to talk to the pastor about it and pray about it, because you might be that very salt that initiates something new and wonderful in your church. Pastor can't do everything himself. He needs people to help support him and get those things going. But if you can't get anywhere with the pastor and the eldership, or the church is just so incredibly traditional and flexible, it doesn't matter if it's a postmodern church, a seeker-sensitive church, or traditional church. It may be time for you to look at some other opportunities as God leads and directs you. In all things, glorify God and pray about it. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer here on YouTube, feel free to write me, JCServant at cyberlightcomics.com. Email address will be right up on the side. Thank you so much for listening. God bless and have a wonderful day.